Welcome to News Now's series What Trump Did This Week. Let's look at what Trump did in week 33 of his service as the 47th President of the United States day by day. On Monday, September 8th, House Democrats released what they claim was a birthday note Donald Trump once wrote to Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced financier convicted of sex crimes. The note contained a crude drawing of a nude woman along with a message about a wonderful secret. Trump denied it immediately, but in American politics even an unproven link to Epstein is damaging. Credibility is everything, and this controversy weakens his. For that reason, Trump loses 2 stars on the Trump scorecard, starting his week in the red. On Tuesday, September 9th, Trump went on the offensive. He said directly, "It's not my signature and it's not the way I speak." The White House added that they would even support a forensic handwriting analysis. This kind of deny-and-prove strategy is a classic way to push back. It doesn't clear him completely, but it shifts the narrative from suspicion to a willingness to be transparent. For this, Trump earns back 1 star on the Trump scorecard. On Wednesday, September 10th, following the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, Trump released a 4-minute video tribute. In it, he expressed grief and anger, but he also blamed what he called the radical left. In the United States, presidents are expected to bring people together in moments of tragedy, using the death of a supporter to point at political enemies' risks, looking divisive rather than presidential. Because of this, Trump loses 1 star on the Trump scorecard. On Thursday, September 11th, Trump attended the memorial ceremony at the Pentagon for the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. A short video clip from that event set social media buzzing, with people claiming Trump showed a facial droop that could be a sign of a stroke. The White House denied any health problem, but the rumors spread anyway. In America, the health of the president is always a political issue. If the president looks weak, people assume the country itself is weaker. Even if there was no truth to it, the speculation was damaging. For this, Trump loses 1 more star on the Trump scorecard. On Friday, September 12th, Trump made headlines with a strong law and order move. In an interview, he announced the deployment of the National Guard to Memphis, Tennessee, promising to crush crime. The National Guard is part of America's military reserves, usually under state control, but available for federal call-ups in times of emergency. His supporters welcomed this as decisive action to restore order, while critics warned that it risked overstepping federal authority. Still, the move projected strength, and for that, Trump gains 2 stars on the Trump scorecard. On Saturday, September 13th, Trump shifted focus to foreign policy. On his social platform, he demanded that NATO allies stop buying oil from Russia and called for tariffs as high as 100% on China, linking Beijing directly to the war in Ukraine. Typically, US presidents pressure allies behind closed doors. Trump's style of doing it loudly and publicly is unusual, but for his supporters it shows strength and clarity. For this bold move, Trump earns 1 star on the Trump scorecard. On Sunday, September 14th, a video clip surfaced of Trump being asked how he was holding up after Charlie Kirk's death. Instead of answering, he abruptly shifted to talking about trucks doing construction work on a new White House ballroom. The response struck many as bizarre and self-focused, especially after such a tragedy. In politics, tone is everything, and this was widely seen as tone-deaf. For that reason, Trump loses 1 star on the Trump scorecard. Now let's total things up on the Trump scorecard. Each week we measure his actions like a scoreboard, giving stars for moments of strength and taking them away for controversies or mistakes. It's a running measure of how he's performing as president week by week. This week, Trump earned 4 stars but lost 5, leaving him with a net score of -1 star for week 33. Thanks for watching News Now. To support free journalism and keep up with Trump's scorecard every week, subscribe to our channel. And tell us in the comments, how would you rate his service this week out of 10?